It's good. It's 216 Skano from the Gutter News. So, who was the United States' first major drug distribution organization? Come on now. It was the American government, of course. So, Nicaragua, and this was during the 70s, late 70s, early 80s. Nicaragua was embattled in this, for all intents and purposes, a war with guerrilla factions, and they must have been getting their ass kicked. But the United States had political interest, obviously, so Nicaragua seek the United States assistance. And being that it helped push the United States agenda, the government, for whatever reason, they obliged. So they needed to come up with artilleries, munitions, weaponry, to help give Nicaragua this edge. Because, like I said, these guerrilla factions, or the main guerrilla faction that was trying to overthrow the government, was giving them hell. So, like I said, United States not having or not wanting to supply those weapons directly because that shit is traceable, and for other reasons, they had to come up with a way to come up with this funding so Nicaragua can, fund this war to get these weapons. So, U.S. government devised this scheme to traffic cocaine into the inner cities, United States inner cities. That's why you got different types of cocaine out here in the streets. It's Peruvian coke, Colombian coke. This was a massive amount of we talking about tons of cocaine to come up with this bread. So they had different suppliers. That's, like I said, Peruvian. Woo woo. So, long story short, United States starts trafficking cocaine through a plug, obviously. The CIA was also instrumental in this process. So I don't trust no government agencies. But so they flooded the inner cities with cocaine. And cocaine originally was like a high-end type of drug. Party drug. A rich people drug, if you want to call it that. So we know crack is a derivative of cocaine, and that's what changed the whole game as far as the inner cities, the urban communities. When niggas figured out how to bust that crack down, cook the coke up, I should say, and bust the crack down, created a monster. And the rest, is infamous in our history. But so this is how they came up with that money, man. The money was funneled back. Like I said, they had middlemen, but ultimately, the street dealers, a lot of them, unbeknownst to them, were dealing with agents, FBI, CIA, different government factions. This shit is no cap. You can Google it. When I first came upon the knowledge, it fucked me up for just a second because, I shouldn't be surprised though. Our government, the type of shit we've known them to be on, so it shouldn't really come as no surprise that the destruction, damn near the total destruction of an entire race, community, just to fund a fucking war in Nicaragua. For whatever fucking reason, you know, because I never got to the root of why the U.S. government had this invested interest in Nicaragua. That's kind of sketchy, you know, but this definitely is pure fact. Like I said, you can Google this shit. But yeah, so the first the first major U.S. trafficker in the history of the United States was none other than your own. Yeah, it is what it is. 216 Scano. I'm standing on it.